Good morning, everybody. Cheryl here with Inked and we're back with another Art Before Breakfast. Oh, it's Wednesday. Wednesday. Hump day. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? So I've only got one in here. We're going to have a birthday girl today. Gonna have a birthday girl. I didn't do much yesterday afternoon. I did some collaging in this little, I'm just addicted to this little book where I'm putting together collage, papers to use like in a background, to make tags, to do whatever. I'll show you what I did yesterday. This one I had done before, but I didn't like it. I didn't like how all the pieces just looked like they were, glued on there, which they were, but I didn't like it. So I took the white part of a napkin and I glued it down over the top and then put some matte medium over the top to give it some texture. And I like that a whole lot better. That one. I think I did this one the other day. I don't know if I showed this to you, but it's going to end up being the back side of cards because when I did my next collage, I did it on the other side. Oh my, I had a yawn. I did it on this side, so this one will end up being the back, I think. But I did this collage. I really like this one. Just scraps. And I did a similar one with similar papers, but this one I stenciled some numbers on it. Do you see the numbers? And it seems like I put numbers on something else. What else did I put numbers on? There it is. On this one I put numbers. So I just worked a little on this yesterday. Nothing major. I've only got a few pages left in this. Hi, Kathy. You're the first one in. Well, you're not the first one in, but you're the first one in chat this morning. So I've got a few more pages to do in this, and then I'll have all this yummy collage fodder to work with. My husband was out of town. He's a friend who has a cabin up in Virginia. And they go up there and they just hang out. His friend is quite a bit older than he is. His friend's in his 70s. And sometimes, well, it's not turkey season now. They were hunting turkey, or they just go up there and work on his cabin. They put a new well in last time. Lou went up and helped him. And he went up yesterday. I don't know what they did yesterday. Hi, Big Mama. But then today they're going to go cut wood. So they just do whatever. Whatever. So how's everybody? Hi, Nydia. Just kind of chatting until we get a few more people. We've got 8 in here. Got some folks up in the balcony. Mimi. Darla. So I put today as viewer's choice. I stayed up late last night. My husband was gone. So I didn't have to cook dinner. In fact, I went out to the Thai place that we found that they'll do any of their meals vegan. And so I got pad Thai with vegetables in it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So I sat and ate that and just watched videos and now I'm yawning. So I just sat around and watched videos and Taylor, hello. We haven't seen you in a while. So that's what we did. I was just showing this book. I'll show it one more time and then we'll move on to what we're going to work on today. So this was that Medicare book that I did some collage stuff in. Most of this you guys have seen. But yesterday I took a stencil and I went over this one. Doesn't that look cool with all those little numbers on it? And then this one, I was saying earlier, I didn't like how it was looking. It just looked just a bunch of pages or pieces slapped down on a piece of, paper. And I don't know, I just didn't like it. So I took out the white part of a napkin. That always makes stuff, it brings stuff together, makes it look good. And I like it a lot better now with that. Just kind of knocks it back a little. And then I made this one out of a bunch of just little scrap pieces. I really like how this one turned out. I think that's fun. And then I sort of used the same pieces, some different, and then I put the numbers on this one. And that was it. So, well, very cool. Get some work done. Come say hi, participate. Yeah, I'm glad you did. Lori B., where the heck have you been? We've been missing you. All right, so it's going to be viewer's choice today. We can do another page in our nature journal. We can do some more collage in that book. We can make a project. Good morning, Leah. We can make a tag and make, whatever. An envelope. Look at this. I got to show you guys before we do that. Look at this tea bag. This is like a kind of a nylon mesh and it's got tea in it. It's a pyramid almost, or kind of like a pyramid. And then instead of a string, here's a tea bag tag we should have used in the challenge, Big Mama. It's a leaf. It says tea forte. And then this is a wired thing, so it'll just hang here. Isn't that cute? I made tea this morning because my hubby's out of town and he always makes the coffee. So there was no coffee when I got up. So I know, isn't that cool? I could cut the bottom of that off and flatten it out or something. I don't know. That's just the coolest tea bag. Hi, Julie. Oh, we're getting all the fun people back today. I'm so excited. All right. If you haven't yet, please give me a thumbs up. Did I show you guys or did you go watch my latest Marguerite Miller? Look at her. Isn't that fun? I put her in the background. I cut out, this was a white piece, which I cut out and put her back there. She's drinking champagne. We got a grandfather clock and a peach, and it was just a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun to make. All right, what shall we make today, you guys? Pam, did you do something fun yesterday for your birthday? Yeah, that Margaret Miller was fun. What shall we do today, you guys? What do you think? What shall we do? I've got all kinds of envelopes. I've got something like this we could replicate, where we put the lace in between the two cards. This was fun. Fished on the pier. Oh, I saw your picture. Well, I'm glad you stopped in first and said good morning to us, Julie. And for those who weren't here yesterday and didn't see what we did, here was the coral page in the Book of Colors. This is a flip up. I'm not liking this whole thing. I don't like all the green on here. So I still need to do something here, but that's covered up. You don't really see it. There's the coral page. So that's what we did yesterday. What shall we do today? We can make a card. We can make a folio. We can make, we can do an envelope. We can do, I don't know, whatever we want to do. Somebody want to pick a project? What do you feel like working on today? Okay, envelopes out of junk mail envelopes. I can handle that. I've got some junk mail envelopes. I got to go get them though. I've got to find them. And I know I've got a ton of them. There's one right there. And there's another one. Okay. These things are everywhere. I think they reproduce like rabbits. Because they just show up in the oddest places, and I know I didn't put them there. Oh, we could do the jelly plate. Oh, look at an AARP envelope. I'm old. So let's see. What if we took this, put some paper down on it, then put a flap that comes down and something under the flap, and then it can go up, and we have something there in the pocket. What do you guys think about that? We'll make it really intricate. I like doing kind of intricate things. Oh, this is what Miss Juju won at the sale last week. She won a pair of my enamel earrings. Those are peacock blue. January and June. All right, so I've got all this kind of scrap paper hanging out here. Let's try to pick something out of that. You know what I wanted to do this year, and I haven't organized it yet. I wanted to reach out to people and see if they wanted to take a piece of junk mail, like this is the AARP envelope, and just decorate it, do something really fun with it, and then send it to the company, to like their PR or their, communications department, and just say, there's a whole community of us out here, and we just wanted to show you that rather than throw away, stuff we're not using, that we use it in our journals. And here's an envelope that I decorated just for fun, just to send it back to them, not flood them, because I guess somebody did that once and it didn't go over very well, but just as something fun. I've got this piece that we did. This was a wipe off page when I was doing, or I've got this one. What about this one? What if we cover the envelope with this? What do you guys think about that? Do you like this, or should we get a more, I don't know, like, this is real thick though. I hesitate using the real thick paper. This is purple. This one's not as thick. Here's, oh, that's pretty. Now that would be pretty. Put that down in the corner and let it fold over. What about that? Do you guys like that? I kind of like it. We'll just glue it on there. I think we'll do that. I think we'll do it. Yeah, I love junk too. You guys watch for Bonnie to come in. And don't say anything to her when she first comes in. It's her birthday today, and I have a special surprise for her. I hope she comes in today. And I know she... All right. Nitty is going to speak for you. I know she channels you pretty well, Big Mama. Gosh, this glue smells so good. I'm going to be back to sniffing glue again today. I'm just so glad you're here, Big Mama. So have you and Big Daddy worked out a nice schedule with him being off? And the thing that I was really worried about when my husband retired was, well, not fully retired, but quit working, was that, you know, we'd be all over each other. Hi, Casey. Hey, Marie. I was worried that we'd be tripping over each other and in each other's way and driving each other crazy, but that didn't happen. Thank goodness. And I'm trying to cut this so I don't cut the envelope. So this was viewer's choice, and we had several people say that they love to work with junk mail envelopes. So that's what we're doing. We've got a junk mail envelope. Let me fold it this way first. Sometimes it's easier to fold it. Oh, it's real wet still. I'm not going to fold it at all till it dries a little bit. All right, so there's our envelope. Now, what I had thought, Big Daddy's, oh, my hubby works on cars too, and in fact, I don't know, he had a project going on with his, and I'm not quite sure what it was, but I'm impatient. I don't like to wait for things to dry. Okay. That's even pretty like that on the back with just the flower showing in the white, but we'll do something different with it. Okay. So here's the front. Do you guys like? Now, I mentioned that we could put a flap on it. We could do something that opens that way. Ooh, this has got sparklies on it. And that's got a little bit of that color. If we go this way, what do you guys think about that? And then we'll have that. And I can either fold it up or to the side. And if we do it to the side, I could do like just this part of it. We could leave that flower out there and just pull that up so you see the rest of it. And then we could have something down there. Or we could make that a pocket. What do you guys think? Help me out here. Oh, I do. I do mix media, absolutely. I just haven't, well, yesterday and today. I use texture paste a lot. I do jelly printing. Hey, Gwen. Okay, so give me some input, you guys. Do you like this at all? The half and half. I'm not sure if I do. I think we should do the whole thing, and maybe not all the way to the edges, maybe show a little bit. And I can either flip it up, and then it's got that pretty yellow on the back side, or we can flip it to the side. What do you guys think? Up or to the side? And do you like this paper? Because everybody knows I've got lots of it. So give me some input there. I'm going to look at my other papers over here that I have. See if there's anything else that I like better. Ooh. Flip to the side. Okay. I think we might have better paper in here in the Tim Holtz. Let me find something that we can use in here because I know there is something. Okay, Nydia says flip to the side, so we'll do that. But now I've got to find, oh, this might not be the pad I was thinking of. I have a better one. Okay. Hang on, let me find the other Tim Holtz that I have that I like better. You guys, I put these paper racks up and oh my goodness, I love them. Love, love, love them. Okay, hang on. I'm looking for my other tin holes. Okay, here we go. I know. I know. Look at this one, though. I think this one will have something in it that we'll like. This would be pretty over the top. And then we could take some white modeling paste and like put a flower maybe on the front of that flip. Do you like the green with that? I kind of like that. Okay, let's keep that one in mind. And that's this one right here. Okay. Yeah, we'll flip to the side. Definitely. I just got to find the right. You know, one reason I can think of is that it's big and bulky to ship, and it might have been a shipping issue. I've used up so much of this one, I just don't have a whole lot of it left. And maybe he thought there were a lot of paper makers out there and he can put his energy into something different. I don't know. So we could have that, and then you flip it up. Oh, I don't know if I like that yellow behind it. Oh, we could go this way. Flip it up, and then we'd have this on the inside. And we could put a pocket in there. Okay. Have fun, Casey. Let's see, and I need to make it just a little bit longer because I'm going to make a little flap for it. So I'm going to cut it here. And there. All right. Do you guys like, I just sort of made this choice over that other yellowy paper. I think this is, I don't know, I just like this better. Hi, Ava. I saw you did a video. I haven't watched it yet. I love this paper cutter. I love it. I love it. All right. So here's this, or we could put this on the outside. Okay, so here we go. This will fold in right here, and then it will flip up. Oh, I might like that better. It will flip up and have this on the inside, and then the flowers here. And then we could decorate something out here. Or we could put it this way and then flip up. That looks okay too. So do you like the green on the outside or the inside? Because I'm really torn, to be honest with you. green on the outside or the inside? Okay, here it is on the outside, or on the inside. I really like that. I think it goes really well, but I like that as well. So you guys tell me, what do you think? The inside, green on the inside. Okay. Anybody else want to chime in? All right. All right, now I've got that folded down. Then that's gonna glue on there like that. And then it'll fold up like this. I like that. Inside, yeah. I think so too. This is a little bit tall. So I'm going to cut just a hair off of here. All right. Now, it's a little short here, but that's okay because I want you to see that there's something underneath. And probably put a tab up here sticking out so we know to, or a thumb notch or something. I'm not sure whether to go ahead and glue it down yet or whether to work on it first and then glue it down. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue it. You have one that you made, one what? Oh, Instagram. Yeah, I have one and occasionally I will post to it. One of my goals this year was to plan out a social media, almost like a marketing plan that I used to make when I was in the corporate world and had to do that kind of stuff. Where you say, okay, I'm going to, what you're going to post, who your target audience is, and just kind of how you're going to reach them and all that good stuff. Oops, come on. All right, there we go. So there's our flippity flap. So we'll flip this way, and then we'll also have a flip up this way with something in here. Oh, thank you. That is really pretty, isn't it? I think we all make a good team. I just think we make a good team. We come up with some pretty stuff. All right. All right, so what shall we do? Let's look at what shall we decorate the outside with? Should I use some texture paste or modeling paste and put a pretty stencil on there? And hang on. Casey asked me if I ever do mixed media, so that got me thinking. So this is kind of pretty. We could put that on the front. What do you guys think about that? And then I could color it with pan pastels. What do you guys think about that? Yay, nay, or just on the side? Nope. Or I could just go kind of on the corner here and let it come down. First of all, do we want modeling paste? I think I do. I think it's right. Nope, that's more matte gel. What did I do with my modeling paste? There it is. Or just distress oxides. We could do that too. Just kind of down the side like this. Yes to the paste. Yes. Okay. Let's do a vote, you guys. Paste or oxides? I have a paste from Gwen, from Leah, from Darla. Okay. And just on the side right here. Bye, Julie. Have a good Bible study. And then just right here on the side. I've got a little bit of color coming off my paste or off my stencil onto the paste, but that's okay. Because I think once this is dry, I want to do the pan pastel trick, and I'll show you guys what that is once this dries. All right. Oh my gosh. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? I'm not going to put this texture paste back in because it's got a little bit of color in it. And I don't want to color what's in the jar, but it's got a little bit of the kind of red in there. I know, isn't that pretty? Just right there on the side. Okay, let me clean this up a little bit. Yeah, it's just so pretty, but you have to have the right texture of paste. I had bought one that was actually in a tube, I think, and it was not a good texture. And it just did not work very well. So I like this Liquitex modeling paste. For me, it just really works well. Okay, well, there's your inspiration for the day. Darla, I want to see a video. You put out a lot of videos. Gwen, do you have a channel? Do you put videos out? I need to go look if you do. So Darla, I want to see a video of you using some modeling paste. All right, there. That's probably good enough. Now, here's a 10-minute tip. If you guys, you probably have already figured this out. When you have intricate stencils like this and you're wiping them clean like I'm doing, don't you see how where they're attached is down at the bottom here? If you rub this way, you'll bend these little pieces up. Always rub going with the direction of the little pieces. That way they'll stay down. Like, see, I did one here where I went the other way. I wasn't thinking. That's what made me think of this little 10-minute tip. I need to record that on a video. Okay, I'm going to go subscribe. I don't think I've subscribed to you, so I'm going to go subscribe and look at your videos. And hopefully see one about texture paste. All right, there we go. And here is this. Now, I'm not going to put that stencil away yet, and you'll see why in a minute. But that is just so pretty. We could put a little up in this corner too, if we wanted to. KK, you use spackling? Hey, that works too. Well, I don't know. I've never used it, so I don't know how good it is, but I've seen a lot of people use it. All right, there's that. Now, so here's the next question. Should we put a little up in this corner or just down here and then put something else in here? Oh, I gotta get it. I got it on this little edge here. Let me get this off. Put this on the edge of the envelope, which is not the end of the world if it has a little texture. All right. All right. So here we go. We've got this. Now it's dry. What I'm going to do is put this, no, not there. Not that one. I got to line it back up now. There it goes. All right. So there it's lined up. Now I have, you guys, some pan pastels. Has anybody ever used pan pastels before? They are so cool. They're pastels, but they come in little pans like this. And let's say coppery color. I don't think we want that. Ooh, that green color might be pretty. I've got a I'm back. Pan pastels. I did get a new mouse. I think, no, I think it's my computer actually. I won't go into all the details, but I think it's my computer that's doing it. All right. So pan pastels are very, very expensive. And many years ago, I mean, like many years ago, I had a lady post on a group website that she had some pan pastels, or no, I know what it was. I posted that I wanted to try my hand at some pan pastels. This was in a mixed media group back when I was doing a lot of mixed media. And this lady said, I have a whole set of them and I never use them. Can I send them to you? I was like, well, let me pay something for them because, they're not cheap. And she said, no, I just want them to go to a good home where, they'll get used. Someone will actually use them. I was like, you're kidding. I mean, this is like hundreds of dollars. Now, I did add to what she sent me. So she didn't send all of this, but a good majority of it she did. And she just sent them to me and just said she wanted them to go to a place where they would get used and loved because she didn't use them. So I really, really lucked out with the pan pastels. And then I got into them for a while. I used to do a lot of this kind of stuff where I would put texture paste and put flowers down. And then I would go over it with the pan pastels and color the flowers. Really pretty. Oh, just even that is pretty. There's a lot of dust on them. Look at that. Just that little bit of peach. Really, really, really is nice. I missed that little spot right there. All right, so what other, and probably what I would do is just put it on sporadically. I've got this green. I've got, and we got to remember what's on the inside as well. I've got this kind of a mustardy yellow. I've got a gray, a brown. I'm thinking maybe this green might be, because we've got green on the inside. Oh, here's more like an olivey green. Maybe this one. What do you guys think? You do. You probably not. I don't think I've ever seen them at like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. They're more of an artist grade. I think I got mine at Dick Blick's. And if you watch, they go on sale sometimes. Yeah, the olive. I agree. I think the olive is going to be our best bet. Hey, Susan. But yes, you do have to seal them because they will. You saw how powdery they are. They will rub off. And I've got, there we go. So what I'm thinking is making it darker green in here and then fading it out. What do you guys think about that? And doing it through the stencil is nice. You can try to just hit the raised parts because it is texture paste under there. But I just find it works so much better with putting the stencil back over it. It's chewing up my little tool here a bit, but that's all right. Those can be replaced. And then let's just go lighter as we go out. Look at that. Oh, I didn't even do this part. So you can try to just hit the top of the texture paste, but it's easier just to put the stencil back down. So there. Now I want to try one other thing. Okay, where's my... This is always fun, trying to get it lined back up again. Well, that didn't work. There we go. How about just a little bit of bronze right around the edges? What do you guys think about that? Let me get this green off of here. I'll turn this little foam piece around. I'm going to put just a little bit. In fact, maybe what I'll do, instead of doing this, maybe what I'll do is just, no, it's not going to work. I was going to try to hit just the high points. We definitely can put some bronze in this little flower. And the little leaf, make them bronze. Oh yeah. And then I'm just kind of sparingly going over this. There, it's got just a little hint of bronze in there that you can see. Not a lot. But a little bit. Now, so here's my question to you. Does this blend in too much? Should I put some white over the top of it, or do you guys like it like that? It's very subtle. It's not as bright as when we first put it on. I could put some white pan pastel to bring it out a little more. What do you guys think? Oh, hi, Cheryl. I didn't see you come in. I was working away. Should I put a little white back onto that to, I think I should, to just lighten it up a little bit. Just a little bit. I think I'm going to use a different tool for that. All right, let's... So Cheryl, have you ever worked with pan pastels? Do you have any pan pastels? Okay, where's that little flower? There it is. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Big Mama. I love using the pan pastels. I got to do more of this. I had forgotten how much fun they are because you can just blend all these colors together. Big Mama, have you ever played with the pan pastels? There. Oh, look at how variegated that color is. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's got some light spots now and some of the darker green, and you can still see some of the bronze. Oh my gosh, I love that. And the other thing I can do to really make it stand out is take just a pinch of gesso, not much, just like a drop. Yeah, so they don't rub off. Yes, absolutely. And I am going to seal this. Okay. What I'm trying to do is catch some of the edges here and give it some more bright, just so there's a lot of contrast there. So I'm trying to catch some of the edges of the modeling paste. And I'm loving this. So this goes back to mixed media days, but you know, there's a lot of overlap between oh, Penny, hello. So I've kind of started going down this rabbit hole, Penny. I've got, we started a project and then I put modeling paste on it. And then I used my pan pastels and put some color on. And now I'm just going over and adding some gesso for highlights. So you see that? You see those highlights in there? Just some highlights. All right, that's enough of that. Now I have, it's easy tack. I don't see my fixative. I have fixative here and I don't see it on my desk. I'll seal this with some fixative. All right, so there's our play with pan pastels for the day. So what we started with was this envelope, this junk mail envelope, covered it, and we found a flip up and put some I want to try something else, you guys. I don't know how well this will work, but I want to try it. So I've got this white gel pen. And I'm wondering, oh, I like that. I'm not going to do this all on camera because it'll take a while, but I'll go back later. I don't know if you can see, it's very subtle in there. It's right in there. But I think I'm going to go back and outline this all with a white jelly pen or gel pen, jelly roll. Because I think that will just help it to stand out more. Hang on, let me just do this one part right here and see if you guys can see it. You guys, I could spend hours on one piece, as you can tell. There are so many things that you can do. Okay. I don't know, can you tell where I outlined around this piece and it's got a little white around it? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I guess you can a little bit. Just helps make it stand out, but it's not real noticeable. It just helps with the pop. Okay, so there's that. Let's move on. Ooh, going to get them out. Okay. I think I've got little pieces of pan pastel, little flecks in my tea. All right, what else shall we put on this? Shall we put like a word? Shall we put some lace and an image? Shall we put a, hang on a sec. Gives it a bam. Yeah, I need some of those. Too big. One of these days I'll find something I can use that on. I've had that for a long time. I'm glad you're having a better day. Could put, I'd have to fussy cut that more, but we could put some lace behind that. Oh, you guys can't see it. All right, you guys help me out a little bit here. Oh, you know what else I have? That we used some of, was it yesterday? Day before? I have these flowers. I'd like to find something that put some lace under it. I don't know about that one. I'm looking for just the right one. I don't think that's it. We don't need that blue in there. Yeah, it's supposed to be me. Oh, look at that. Wish I had it a little bit bigger. I have that one that's a little bit bigger. And then I've got, oh, could put that right behind it. What do you guys think of that? With maybe some lace. Nydia, you're supposed to be Big Mama. You're supposed to be channeling the Big Mama. My poor dog this morning. I told you my husband went out of town overnight, and she got up this morning and she was just feeling really out of sorts because he wasn't here. And he usually does the morning stuff with her. So I went in the bathroom to take a bath or take a shower, and she followed me in there. She would not get away from my side. I mean, she was, what do you guys think of that? Do you guys like that? In the shirts. She wouldn't leave my side. And I was in the shower, and we have a glass door that slides shut so she could see me in there. She didn't like being separated from me. So she started pawing at the glass door, and I opened the door and she walked right in the shower. Shower was going, she got wet, she didn't care. She wanted to be next to me. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Maybe like a little bib, a little lace bib. I don't know. I just know I have it. And if I put that down there, and that up there, and a little lace sticking out, what do you guys think about that? What do you think? We can tatter it up a little, or... She was feeling need. She stood in there in the shower with me, and then she wanted out. Then she decided, but she's a water dog. She loves the water. So it didn't really bother her to get wet, but I put her out and I closed the shower door again, and she started pawing at it. She didn't want to come back in, but she stood there, and then she, I know, isn't it pretty? That might be too big a piece. I don't want to put it on there real straight. I put that there. And that there. And then we have our other Then I've got a little piece left to make a tab out of. All right, what about that, you guys, for the front of this? I kind of like it. Yeah, my silly dog, Big Mama. I mean, she just did not want to be away from me because she was out of sorts. I wonder if she thought I might leave her too, because Daddy was gone this morning. And he wasn't here at all last night. So she was feeling out of sorts. So I'm going to tack this down mainly around the edges, and then I'll put a lot of glue in the middle of those flowers and it'll seep through. Now, for me saying that I'm not a huge fan of roses, and I'm really not, I sure use a lot of them. All right, and then maybe a little around the middle. All right, let's put this. Like that. And I'm kind of leaving it a little roughly, so I'm not laying it down super flat. All right. Down, boy, down. There. Then I think, now here's the question, you guys. Put those like that. Should I ink around the edges of these flowers? Or should I leave them just subtle like that? I don't know. I don't know. I love the grunge style too, and it's about time we did something grunge. No ink? I didn't think so. I'm glad we think alike. I don't know. I don't know that I mean, I say I'm not a shabby chic girl, and then I do stuff that's shabby chic. The only thing I really have never done, and I shouldn't say I don't want to. I don't really have a strong desire to do boho, but I may someday. Who knows? I don't really have a style per se. All right. This has got to come way up. There. If I ink, I would need to all of the card. Yeah. Well, the other thing is these Tim Holtz pieces have that kind of shiny finish on them, and the ink doesn't stick to it. So I would need to put down like clear gesso or something to make the ink stick. All right. There. That's the front of our envelope. You know what I think I need to do? And I need to find it first because I don't know what I did with it. Maybe I'll just order a new one. I'm thinking Wink of Stella would be so pretty over this to make it shiny, stand out shiny. But there we go. Because I don't think it stands out enough. I'm not liking yet how it stands out, but I'll work with it till I get it. Oh, bye, Big Mama. You guys like with the lace on there? And I love it. Now to the inside. Now, shall we make this a pocket? make a pocket over here. Just put some paper down here for writing on. Hey, Tammy. What do you guys think? What shall we do on this green side? I love it. And these flowers really kind of coordinate with these over here too. I really like that. All right, what shall we do in the middle? I hope pan pastel is not toxic because I'm drinking it. You know, I've got some more flowers. We could put another rose in there, but I don't know that we want to put, because you've got flowers over here. I don't know that you really want more flowers unless it's just a little one like that. And then paper for writing. I don't know. I don't know. I thought that said hi, Timmy. It's like, oh, Timmy's coming to see us. Tammy Veal. Thumbs up, you guys, if you haven't. No to the flower. Yeah, I think it's too much on the flowers. We can overdo them, I think. I could put a little bird over there, but what do you think about yes, I am going to do a tab. Oh, I just haven't got there yet. Because I want to see what I'm going to do over this. This doesn't stand out enough for me. And maybe I just need to make it a darker green. Because before I seal it, I can take like a wet paper towel and rub that and get the a lot of the color off of it. So, you know, we've got green here. Maybe this just needs to be a darker green. I don't know. Let me see something here. Peeled paint. I'm going to try something. Because none of this is permanent. I just don't like how it's not standing out. And usually when I do the pan pastels, I do a very contrasting color, you know, to the background, and it's just too light. So you'll still see some of the pan pastel color, but if I just go over the top of this with peeled paint's becoming my favorite green in the distress ink / oxides. I don't have a lot of the oxides. You see, that's standing out better. I'm liking that a lot better. And so I'm going to go back to what I've said 100 times before. Hey, Kat. How you doing, my friend? What I've said 100 times before, if you make something and you don't like it, don't give up on it. Just keep working it. You'll get something you like. Eventually. I'm liking this a whole lot better because I can really see it. It was just too... It was too blendy before. Just blend it in. And I'm keeping these bristles right on top of the texture paste so they don't get on the paper. And then I can still go around it with the pen. Look at that, you guys. Don't you like that much better? I like it a whole lot better. And then maybe I'll go over it with a little bit of white, or, you know, to highlight, give some highlights. I've got this pen that I started using. Yeah, I like it a lot too. And then if I just really go around this with a good dose of gel pen, it will give it that nice white border. Like, look at this with the border around it. Isn't that pretty? Okay, I feel better about it now. And, you know, somebody might watch this and say, well, that, you know, pen pastel was a waste of time. I don't look at it like that, because the result that we have now is a buildup of everything we used. And I can still see some of the pen pastel through there. So, um, you know, layers upon, and that's the whole mixed media thing, right? Just lots of layers to give an overall image. Yeah, I'll go around this when I'm off camera. I won't bore you guys, but can you see the difference on the ones that I have outlined versus down here where I haven't? I love it. I am really loving it now. Okay, so what do we do on the inside, you guys? We'll have to finish this up on Friday because it's not going to get all the way done today. What shall we do? Oh, yeah. Yep. Now here's the other thing that I can do, is just sort of highlight at the tops of those circles so you really see, it gives it more depth. Not the circles, but the like leaf patterns. Do you see that on there where I put just a little highlight? So I will continue to play with this when we're done here. Look at that with the little highlights on it. Look at that. I like it with the highlights on it. Yep, I like it a lot. Yep. Okay. So I'll work on that. I'll put some more highlights and I'll outline everything. And I think that'll really give it a lot of dimension. Good call. Yep. I think it looks really pretty too, especially next to this. Just got to keep working with it, you guys. Eventually it will get there. Eventually. All right. What about right here? Should this just be writing space right here? What do you think? We could make another flippy floppy up. We could make this a very complex envelope. What do you think? Yes, what? Can't just say yes. You got to tell me yes to what, because I've thrown out probably 10 different ideas. Corner pocket for a journal card. Okay, just like a pocket down here. We could use a piece of this. Not that one. We already have that one there. There's that other paper like this that I had. I want to use some of this, and I'm not seeing where I put it. Oh, writing space. Yep. Oh, this is real thin paper. I don't know if I want to use this. We could do this and just put a little card in there, or let's just make this writing space, because we can do a little pocket over here, and then we have this pocket here. Okay, writing space. Let's see what I've got here for some scraps of paper. I have got all right, how about, is that too small a writing space for there? Do I need to get a bigger piece? I'm sure I have a bigger piece somewhere. Hang on. Here. Let's see what I've got up here. There's some, and it's got kind of a yellowish tint to it. What do you guys think about that? This must be something that I dyed with onion. I want to leave a little bit of space so you can see that green. Oops, I didn't tear that down nearly far enough. Okay. There. How about that? And then we'll ink it up around the edges. And we'll stop there for today, and then Friday we can finish this up. And if Casey comes back in, we can show him that we did mixed media. this. Have a great day, Darla. I want to see you use that paste now. I want to see a video. And then what I think I might do with this one is take some little brads, cut the legs off them because I don't want them to go all the way through, and then glue them in the four corners like it's, you know, held down with some brads here. There. What do you guys think of that? And then I could put a little flower or a butterfly or some little stamp or something on that. But what do you think about that? So let me ask you guys a question. And I'm so glad that you guys come and spend this time with me and all that good stuff. When I watch videos, I will often think, oh, that person is so talented. I wish I could, you know, craft like that, come up with stuff off the top of my head. You know, I just get so envious of some of these crafters. I hope you guys don't feel like that when you come in here, because I want you to know, oh shoot, I should have, well, maybe it'll dry clear. I can see the squiggles where I put the glue. Let's see how it dries. I don't know. Yeah, well, this will be something to go in a journal. This will be some ephemera. And so you'll have a writing space there. Then we got to figure out something to do here, or maybe we just leave it. Maybe we just put a butterfly and make it a pretty page. And then we have something to go back here. But yeah, the whole thing will go in a journal. Oh, I hope that dries clear. I don't know why that did that. I hate that. We'll see. We'll see how it dries. All right, so I need to do some more detail work on the outside of this, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Hang on. See how much more this all stands out than this down here? I love this. I know. I really like it too. And it can go in a journal. It could be a folio in a journal. If we had something like this, well, this one's, you know, too long, obviously, but if we had a big journal, it could be a folio. Could even go this way. That's pretty. It's pretty. Oh, okay. All right, ladies, we are over time a little bit, not much. I'm going to finish putting all the detail on this, and then we will finish it up. It's a big piece. I'm going to have to find the right thing. And if this doesn't dry and disappear, I will put a different piece of something over the top of that and use glue stick. Because that doesn't look good like that, but I'll fix it. Nothing is ever irreparable. Or maybe this could just be a little journal cover. I could put pages in there. It could be a long journal. All right. You ladies have a wonderful day. We'll see you at... Oh, okay. So Penny's going to be selling with Rebecca tomorrow. We won't be on Penny's channel. Yeah, I do too. But I just hope that you guys don't look at this and say, like, I could never come up with something like that. Because let me tell you guys, honestly, I probably wouldn't have either if I had been on my own. I just think there's some magic in getting inspiration, because you guys will say something like this morning. Casey said, like, do you ever do mixed media? I'm like, okay, let's do some mixed media. And, I get inspiration from you guys, and I would never make some of this stuff if I had to do it on my own. I just wouldn't. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. We're going to go to Penny. We'll go to Rebecca Will's channel tomorrow, and instead of her channel, inspiration. Yes. I love picking up new tips. I know. Me too. And I pick up tips from you guys. So thank you for all your participation. And I will see you tomorrow. Hugs to everybody. I'm loving how this is turning out. And I'll see you back here on Friday, and we'll finish this up. All right. I'm glad you made it too, Kat. I hope you come again. All right. Bye, everybody. Thumbs up if you haven't.